Hi, it's Paul from globaltradingsoftware.com. I wanted to do this quick video to go through the opening range and open market indicator and combine it with the EMA to talk about a basic strategy that we'd look for. And at the moment I'm looking at gold, European Open for the gold pit, and also then the London Stock Exchange Open. And then I'm using the EMA Cloud, which is totally adjustable. So I'm combining two of the indicators for the TradingView platform. They're also available for other platforms as well. So let's go through this basic strategy. So it's Monday. We have had the open overnight, and then we've just had this nice gentle move down overnight. We're coming into the European gold pit open here. You see the 34 EMA Clouds really that non-linear resistance zone, if you like, which is really important to understand that overall bias of where we're going there. So if I just also let's just add the bias indicator as well, just to show you there that the main bias on the higher time frame for gold as well is bearish during this move. Okay, we go slightly neutral at this point here after the London Open, and then we're bearish again. So overall, this is the 5-minute time frame. What this does, looks at the 30-minute time frame automatically, the bias indicator, and gives us an indication. It does show that on a higher time frame we are bearish bias. So looking for that short into that opening range is really important. So we've got options here. Overnight, these were the lows. There was a double bottom, so we've got to make sure we are in and around that sort of area when we're looking for an entry. Okay, we come into the European Open. Now what the software does is identifies that 5-minute candle, and I would suggest that on gold we definitely use that 5-minute opening range. On currencies we use 10-minute, and on indexes like ES or DAX or something like that, the first 15 minutes is really important. So we identify, software identifies that candle. It gives us an opening range and highlights that with this yellow line at the top and yellow line at the bottom. And what we're looking for are moves out of that range. Now we are bearish bias, so we're using that bias indicator that's also available on globaltradingsoftware.com. We can see that the EMA Cloud is holding as resistance. We've got that bearish bias there, that non-linear resistance zone. So we are looking for shorts coming out of that range. Now the scalpers would look for trades coming right out of this range. So the bottom of that range is 1836.1. So in 1836 we do find support here at that previous overnight support, and you see that doji candle there really does confirm that. So that's not a big trade, it's only 6-7 ticks, but it was worth just having a go. We then come back up to test that opening range, and it fails, and we come down again here. We get another trade coming out of that. Remember, we're only looking for shorts. We're bearish bias because we're losing that bias indicator. This resistance on the 34 EMA Cloud is holding. We go for a short again at the same price. It does find support. We get out. We go back then to the London Stock Exchange Open. We get a range slightly higher here, the high with the blue. You can change the colours for these, it's not an issue, and then we get this short again. So at this moment in time, my preferred method would be to look at this support provided when we try to break out of this gold pit open range here, and that would be my entry. I would still look to we're still breaking out of that range for the London Stock Exchange, the European gold pit open, but I found a short-term support level here. So my entry is going to be here, just below, around about 1834.9, and then we get the catalyst to really get us going now. So 31.7 we're currently at the moment, 31.6. Got a low of 33, and the entry was at 35ish. So it's not doing too bad. This is a trade that can be done most days. You need to be active in there, and we also look at the New York Gold Pit Open as well, and the New York Stock Exchange. It can be used for metals, we look at indexes, and then we look at currencies for those opening ranges. Just to remind you, when we're looking at metals, we look at that 5-minute opening range for the gold pit open. Really crucial. Also those stock exchange opens as well. When we look at currencies, we look at a 10-minute opening range, so we look at the 10-minute time frame, and then on indexes we look at 15-minute, because it's very volatile in that first 15 minutes when markets open. So we're actually looking for that to encapsulate that volatility within that opening range, and then look to trade out of that range. So just a brief video combining 3 of the indicators that are for sale on globaltradingsoftware.com: the EMA Cloud, the opening range indicator, and also the bias indicator there. So available. This is the TradingView version, but it is also available on other platforms. You can see here it's still going down. The opening range really is a good play at the beginning of each day. Hopefully that helps. Speak to you all soon.